So, Johnny, Bitcoin has just broken the $50,000 mark. So, what is driving it?
Well, as you say, today's the 16th of February, and Bitcoin continues its record sort of rise, breaking through 50,000 and reaching a capitalization of over 338 billion, making it the sixth most valuable entity in the world, behind Apple, Saudi Aramco, the oil company, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Google, and just in front of Facebook, which is valued at today $780 billion. Really the question is this a tipping point as institutions are increasingly starting to hold Bitcoin as part of their treasury reserves? And a website worth keeping an eye on is one called Bitcoin Treasuries, and that shows you publicly traded companies that are actually holding Bitcoin as well as other funds. But it's worth bearing in mind, Bitcoin is very, very liquid. Just in the last 24 hours, there's been over 62 billion worth of Bitcoin traded on the spot market. As we're seeing commodity prices rising, a number of institutions are saying Bitcoin is a good hedge against inflation. And the continued decline of the US dollar, as we've actually seen today, the dollar against sterling hitting a two-year high at just over $139 to the pound, as markets are continuing to fret about the fiscal stimulus in America as they pump more money into the economy. And we see that Fidelity Digital Assets actually came out with some research saying that the correlation in Bitcoin and other assets actually is very, very little correlation, if any at all. But what are the negatives? Well, certainly we've seen today XRP and the SEC saying they're unlikely to agree any form of settlement. Is this a sign that the Biden administration is going to take a very different and harder stance on cryptos as a whole? And what would the fallout be in the crypto market if Tether is found not to be 100% backed by US dollars? They were due in court, due to give evidence to the New York Supreme Court in January 15th, and that was pushed back 30 days, so we should be getting information any day about what's happening with Tether. But remember, nothing goes up forever, and Bitcoin has risen in value by over 389% just in the last year, and still accounts for 60% of the entire capitalization of the crypto market. And having personally run an asset management firm for over 20 years and studied investments for 40 years, one thing I've learned is nothing goes up forever. And the trend is your friend, and it certainly seems to be going up, up, up. But remember, always leave some profits on the table for the next person.